Since we were able to create the character in the last video, this time let's grow hair on that character, making it look like an animal. Let's get started. First, when growing hair on an object, it won't work well if modifiers are set up, so we will apply the multi-resolution modifier that is set on the body. In the body's modifier properties, press the checkmark icon and then press Apply. When you do that, the data that was sculpted will be applied and the mesh will be finely subdivided. If you want to animate this character or export it for a game, I recommend saving it as a separate file. After applying the modifier, display the particle properties below it. There are plus and minus buttons next to the square box, so press the plus sign to add a particle system. Since the particle types, emitter and hair, are displayed below, select Hair. Now, hair has grown on the body. The value in number under emission is the number of hairs, and hair length below is the length of the hair. Adjust the hair length. Since segments is the number of subdivisions, knots, let's set it to about 3. Next, open Children below that and select Interpolated, which allows you to adjust how many hairs are generated per strand. The number in display is the preview count, and render is the count used during rendering. Increase the display count and adjust it to a suitable number. For now, let's set it to about 500 and keep the render count the same. By adjusting the parameters below that, we can achieve a realistic hair look. Using parting and clump for hair grouping and slightly increasing the random value in roughness, you can create a realistic hair texture. Right now, the hair is growing radially, so we want to adjust the direction of the hair to look more like an animal's coat. To adjust the hair direction, change the mode in the top left of the 3D view to Particle Edit mode. The hair display changes to black and becomes sparse. We will adjust this using the tools on the left. We will comb the hair using the Comb Hair tool at the top. We are establishing the flow of the hair. Once you've done this partially, switch back to Object mode and adjust while checking the actual hair display. If the skin is showing through, use the Puff tool lower down to make the hair look fluffy. It's starting to look quite realistic, isn't it? Next, we want to apply a shader to the hair. In the Material Properties, press the plus button to create a new shader. Let's name it Fur. Change the surface type to Principled Hair BSDF. Since we want the color to be the same as the body, select the body's texture using an image texture. Then, return to the particle properties and set the render material to the fur we just created. The current render engine is Eevee, but the hair expression will likely look better in cycles. Doesn't this make the hair look even more realistic? Now, let's try growing some more hair, like actual head hair, around the top of the head and near the ears. In the particle properties, temporarily hide the body hair and add another particle system using the plus button. Similarly, set the particle type to hair, adjust the length to be slightly longer than before, and set the number count to 0. Set segments to 5, and switch to Particle Edit mode. Select the Add tool, the plus icon near the middle, and set the count at the top to 1. With this tool, you can add hair wherever you like. Let's add one strand near the head. Once added, return to Object Mode and set up the hair children in the particle properties. Next, select Simple and set it to about 50 strands. Adjust the clumping and roughness so the hair looks realistic. Switch back to Particle Edit mode, add more hair, and comb it. How was that? With Blender, we were able to grow hair easily. By adding something like hair, the amount of detail increases and the quality improves, right? Increasing the amount of detail is an easy way to boost quality. By focusing on the key points during creation, you can create your work joyfully, easily, and quickly. I would be truly happy if creating things in CG starts to look enjoyable to you. Now, let's jump into the infinite world of imagination. See you in the next video!